things are bound to happen.
Schroeder to Adams. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Count the basket at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lakers at the controls right now. LeBron against Corey Brewer. And the finish at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Westbrook across the timeline. His guys down big. Almost. And he's not getting the call. LeBron James able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Westbrook into the front court. Down a bundle. Kyle Kuzma sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
The Thunder have the possession. Schroeder to Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Steven Adams with the slam.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Steven Adams sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Schroeder with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Ball with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Gets it in the right corner to Ball. Down for McGee. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. And he misses that one free throw. Lonzo with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Kyle Kuzma, beyond the arc for 3. Good contest, made it tough for Kuzma.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. pushing inside the paint on that one.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Oklahoma City ball. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
LeBron matched up with Paul George. Steven Adams with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency, you heard me correctly, a sense of urgency, you will get a great shot every possession.
Knocked loose. Count it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And scores.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
James against Paul George. Steven Adams snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Knocked loose. Doesn't get the bounce. To George. Knocked loose. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. George. Russell Westbrook steps into it, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
To James. Ball. And the rebound taken in by OKC. PG lets it fly. Knocks it down off the step back.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Thunder with the basketball. And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Lakers have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
To Beasley. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
He gets it.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
To Stevenson for three. Can't force those. Stevenson misses. Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
To Caldwell Pope. Baseline drive. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 4 out of 7.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
OKC ball. Schroeder. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Beasley. Count the basket inside.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Brandon Ingram pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots, shooting just 42% in the contest. First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, the Lakers get the victory. They've jumped out in front, 1 game to none in this best-of-7 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Raymond Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers put their opponents away in a blowout. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Thunder seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Bench points.
The Los Angeles Lakers had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Player of the game.
Ball and his triple-double will be all over the news. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game